All right, so in this one we do have the new reveal that arrived of Legend fused with Kami Piccolo. Definitely a unexpected reveal for most because a lot of people were thinking Rose, Goma, Jiren, Broly. You know, kind of like from Vegito. Then we stepped down a peg. You know, not badly, but like Rose, Broly, kind of lower tier than Vegito, clearly. But Piccolo said, I'm here, and he's fucking here. He is blue plus, so kind of expected color. Again, blue is technically the worst element with it being, yes, Gohan exists, but yellow has 3 Ultras top 10. Red, it has Buhan, and, a lot of people would say Gotenks. You got purple, obviously having Vegito, and then while green is in the dumps, it kind of was already top tier, as well as blue. They haven't really had anything since Gohan, so, why not get another character for them here? So again, he is blue plus. I believe he's actually ranged, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he has even stats. Z ability is going to be giving Regen Support or Cell Saga Blast Attack and Strike Defense if Regen base Blast Defense plus 18%. Strike has Blast Armor on it, so that's pretty neat. Blast does have 170% more damage against enemy armor than his blue card. Massive damage on activation, plus damage plus 50%. On a hit, key enemy key minus 100, as well as all enemy health store minus 50% for 10 counts, and all enemy key minus 50% as well, with, again, Blast Armor on that as well. Then his green card, self-green card, no AoE, no bullshit, just self-green card. Draw 1 card, heal 15% health back. Key plus 50, sub counts on switch minus 5, non-stacking, so every time you re-enter, minus 5 sub count, re-enter, you can't stack it within 1, just re-enter, keep doing. Nullify element disadvantage, so he goes full neutral on his green card, which is a very strong green card, because we don't really have that nowadays. 5 counts, and steals enemy blast starts for 5 counts as well. And then his ultimate, supreme damage on activation, damage card plus 100%, or rather, damage card pen 100% for 3 counts, nullifying during 3 counts, as well as on hit, all ally sub counts minus 10, inflict enemy with extreme bleed, again, blast armor on that as well. Then main ability, draw the ultimate arts next, health plus 30%, key plus 50, enemy key minus 100, enemy Dragon Balls minus 2, 25 counts for the main ability. And just to touch on, before we get into more of his kit, Hercule, supporter that's coming, I believe there's a Cell Saga enemy, so this guy, I guess, because he is Cell Saga, he's from the Cell Saga, fighting Imperfect Cell, his first fight when he's fused up with Kami. This guy, Gohan, most likely as well. Health store minus 30%, and key recovery minus like 50%. Hercule does at start of battle. I believe he also still strikes at level 30, and moving forward for, 5 counts or some bullshit? I don't know what it is, but he does do that. And I believe there is a Saiyan Saga Gohan from, the Raditz fight, where... Is it 2 or more Sun Fam or 3 Sun Fam? He essentially is doing what Majub does or Yajirobe, and it takes a lot of time, but he does stop a combo. So there's those supporters that is dropping within Piccolo as well. Then Piccolo's starter ability. Damage plus 230%, damage guard plus 260%, key recovery plus 50%, draw speed plus 1, health store plus 50%, and revival disruption, revival health minus 60%. So anywhere in his kit, he does taps, he does strike, he does blue, he does ult, he does whatever the fuck he wants. He does revive disrupt, so Gohan, notoriously again existing in the game, he will help disrupt Gohan. And just to put out there as a fact, since he is blue plus, he is doing a lot more damage from that 1.5x that we do against reds when we are normal blue. Now this guy to Buhan, to Gotenks, to whatever, is going to do 1.75x, so he really will be hammering home that philosophy of destroying red units as much as he can. So nice stuff. Good against Gohan, good against Buhan. These are very top tier units, so happy to see that there. And only having the health to store debuff is 60%. Should have been more debuffs, to be honest, but they don't want Gohan to die too quick, right? It's just that it's going to be a very nice thing to have within using Piccolo. On battlefield entry or area change, draw 1 card of hand is 3 or fewer, health plus 15%, key plus 30. Only 30 key on entry. Okay, interesting. Unique gauge charge rate for next activated strike or blast arts plus 200%. That is a lot there. And nullified damage receive element disadvantage for 5 counts on his entry or area change. Then on strike or blast arts use, damage plus 30%, cover and all 5 counts, resets on switch or area change. Oh, he actually gets reset, cover and all on area change. It's very nice. It gives him a lot of staying power. He has all these blast armor, so that's actually pretty cool. When hit by enemy arts, ally sub count minus 1. Enemy arts cost plus 10 for 10 counts. Okay, some blue UI effect, I believe, there. All enemy sub counts plus 2. That's some Frieza effect right there. Resets on area change or switch. That area change thing really is going to be strong now. They're really hammering that shit home. When health is reduced to 0 by enemy attack, he does activate Indestructible. We actually had this mechanic back. It has been a while since we've seen it. Indestructible meaning that you literally can't kill him. You have to stop the combo and reset it essentially to get it, to actually kill the guy within the next combo. Nullify after damage in normal conditions, 15 counts there on Indestructible pop. Cancel after downgrades of normal conditions. Destroy entire enemy hand and reduce enemy key by 50. After Indestructible ends, health plus 50%. Cover change is a blast into a blue card. Then unique gauge is attack type. Think of a USG. Think of, I guess, Vegito as well to a degree. Click your strikes or blast to get his gauge and then move on with your day. When your gauge becomes full, draw up to 2 cards if hand has 3 or fewer. Health plus 10%. Key plus 50. Overdrive gauge plus 50 or plus 20% there. Damage plus 40%, 20 counts, uncancelable. Cover null 5 counts within getting his gauge as well, so you can kind of get 10 counts cover null essentially if you are just spamming. 5 counts of protect hand. Cancel after downgrades on all conditions, and then charges each time strike and blast starts is used. Consumed entirely when your gauge is full. Then his legend action is pretty nice, honestly. On legend action, area activation, destroy 1 card and draw an ultimate arts next. So essentially, you hit them to the ground, and he makes an ultimate. And then within doing that, you get an ultimate for free to use. So he just has that whenever the fuck you want. You get to control when that happens. His ultimate itself, again, he does have basically double ultimate. Being, where is it here? You gotta scroll back up, seeing what it does. Its effects, the ultimate, not the main. On activation, damage card 10, 100%, nullify endurance. Let's say you're fighting, I don't know, Gohan, Namegoku, and, Vegito. And then Gohan or Namegoku's already in. And then they kind of have to swap because Namegoku, I don't want to pop his KO card. I don't want to revive too fast because, like, the anti-revival, they go to Vegito. And then here's Nullify Endurance. No one has cancel buff effects. Boom! Piccolo can do a lot. One shot. Whatever the fuck he's going to do within that setting. And again, on hit, subcounts minus 10. So it does refresh your subcounts. Even if you don't want to care to do the damage, doing this for your subcounts would actually be a viable play. Within Piccolo, you're kind of in peril. You just lower area change. Your subcounts are all funky. Do your ultimate, your subcounts get better off, and you're probably in a better spot than you just were. So that does exist. Piccolo, again, that green card really strikes a mold of greatness for this guy. I think that's going to be like the home hitter for him. But to also note, he is a blue. Go on to blue. Do you need him? I'm sure you don't need him, frankly enough, because even though he has anti-revival, even though he has this, that, and the other, he doesn't have a bad kit. I think he has a good kit. But Gohan has an everything kit. Even this guy has a very good almost everything kit. He has the easy neutral, easy cover null. He has pretty good assets for, what's anticipated. But does he have the everything of Gohan? I don't think that's the case. He's not doing the crazy stacking like Gohan. He's not doing the extra guarding that Gohan has. He's not doing the easier accessibility because this guy's Zenko is going to be wonky. Gohan having wonky Zenkos already kind of like evens that out. But still, this guy has worse stats than Gohan because of revival state. So while he will be very good, and I'm sure this guy will probably hit like a top 5 mold, at least I hope, you don't need him. It's just blue was obvious to come, and it came, but that's the thing. Blue is so good of one character, do you really need a different character? Like, if you don't own Gohan, of course, sure, but if you own Gohan, I just don't see it. I mean, for Vegito, I didn't even really, fully see the vision of needing, but it kind of felt more necessity because the greens. And this, it's like, you already got a God Blue. Do I need another God Blue? Like, sure, I'll take it, but, like, do I need that? I don't know. Maybe it hits the best team in the game. Blue, blue, yellow? Kid Buu, him, fucking Gohan? I don't fucking know. We'll find out. Let me know what you guys think of Piccolo. I'll see you guys in the next one.